Dear students, today we are going to talk about a purely inductive circuit which is having alternating current flowing through it. Now we assume that an EMF of alternating nature given by the relation E is equal to E0 sin omega t is applied across a circuit which is purely inductive, and L is the inductance of the inductive circuit, and for that EMF applied across it, we assume that IL current flows through the inductance. So in this case, if we have inductance and some current is flowing through it, the potential drop across the inductive inductance coil will be given by L is equal to dIL by dt. We have already derived it while we were defining the self-inductance. We have derived this relation. Now you know, according to Ohm's law, that whatever potential drop is taking place must be equal to the applied EMF, and therefore if L dIL by dt is the potential drop across the inductive coil and applied EMF is E is equal to E0 sin omega t, and therefore this potential drop L di by dt must be equal to applied EMF E. But E is equal to E0 sin omega t, where E0 is the peak value of the EMF applied and omega is the angular speed, t is the time lapse. And when you rearrange this, take L on the other side and dt on the other side, we have dIL is equal to E0 by L sin omega t dt. And if we integrate both sides, we will get the value of IL, that is the current flowing through the inductive coil. On integration, we get E0 by L is constant, we take it outside the integrand, and sin omega t d omega t when integrated gives us minus cos omega t divided by omega. Since omega is also constant, E0 by omega L is taken outside. Now minus cos omega t can also be written as sin omega t minus pi by 2. This relation comes from trigonometry, so we call it equation number 2. Now if we compare equation 1, the expression for instantaneous applied EMF across the inductive coil, and the IL, that is instantaneous current flowing through the inductive coil due to this EMF applied across it, what we see that the phase of applied EMF is omega t. At the same time, the phase of current flowing through the inductive coil is omega t minus pi by 2. That means the phase of the current is lagging behind the phase of the applied EMF by a factor 90 degree, by some angle 90 degree, that is pi by 2. And so we come to a conclusion on comparing these two equations 1 and 2, that always current through the purely inductive coil always lags by 90 degree with the phase of applied EMF. Means there will be always a phase difference of 90 degree and current will lag behind by 90 degree with respect to the applied EMF. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.